Hi Shivan, welcome to Educa. Today we are with a new video from Grade 8 Science. This is Unit 13, The World of Life. Our first subtopic is classification of organisms. It is believed that life originated on the earth about 3.6 billion years ago. It is accepted that the life originated as unicellular organisms and thereafter complex multicellular organisms were evolved gradually. Today, about 8.7 million species are living on the earth. There is a great diversity among these organisms. Once these organisms are grouped, it is easy to study them and so use them for different purposes. Grouping of organisms into different levels based on their common characteristics is known as classification. Let's see some significance of classification of organisms. There are various uses of classification of organisms. Let's examine them. First one, easy to study about organism. Second one, ability to identify specific distinguishable characteristics of given organism. Third one, ability to get an idea about the whole biosphere by studying about few selected organisms without studying each and every organism. Fourth one, ability to reveal the relationship between different groups of organisms. Fifth one, identification of organisms with economical uses to human. Let's see the methods of classification of organisms. You can see in first picture Aristotle. In 14th BC introduced the first scientific classification of organisms. Second picture Carolus Linnaeus in 18th AD introduced a successful classification. All organisms on earth including human is classified into two methods. They are artificial classification and natural classification. Let's discuss about the artificial classification. In artificial classification, features such as the presence or absence of locomotive appendages of organisms and habitats are considered. It does not depict the evolutionary relationships among organisms. For example, artificial classification doing like this. Plants can be grouped as ornamental plants, herbal plants, and poisonous plants. Animals can be grouped as animals with wings and without wings. There are many weaknesses in artificial classification. Under the criteria of presence of wings in the above example which I gave to you of birds and insects, both are included into single group, but they are belong to two groups when considering evaluation relationships. Let's see what is the natural classification is. A natural classification depicts the evaluation relationships among living organisms. In natural classification, morphological, physiological, cytological, and molecular biological features of organisms are considered. Let's see. First one explains the natural relationships among organisms of the same species. Second one explains the evolutionary relationships among different organisms. Examples are locomotive appendages like fins of fish, feathers of birds, legs of human in natural classification. Organisms are grouped into taxonomical levels in a hierarchy of categories. Let's discuss the three domain systems of classification. The most appropriate system to classify organisms is the natural classification. Different scientists have introduced different classification methods for past. One of them is five-kingdom classification system introduced by Robert Whittaker in 1969. Modern classification is the classification introduced by Carl Woese in 1990 with three domains. The three domains: domain archaea, domain bacteria, domain eukarya. Now you can see with a common ancestor, three domain classification, domain eukarya, domain archaea, and domain bacteria is here. Let's see what is this archaea. The organisms belong to this domain are prokaryotics. They are without an organized nucleus. They have the ability to live in extreme environmental conditions like volcanoes, desert, hot springs, ocean beds, high saline environments, and polar ice caps. They are not sensitive to most antibiotics. That is, they cannot be destroyed with antibiotics. Examples: Methogenes, Halopeus. Domain bacteria. The organisms belong to this domain are also prokaryotes. That means without an organized nucleus. They are sensitive to antibiotics and sometimes are pathogenic. They can be found everywhere in environment. They are most abundant group of organisms. Bacteria and cyanobacteria belong to this domain. Let's discuss some several harmful and useful effects of bacteria to human. First one, bacteria cause diseases to human as well as to other organisms. Examples are tuberculosis, pneumonia, diarrhea, tetanus, leprosy. Next one, food spoilage. To produce curd, yogurt and cheese is another useful effect. Separation of fibers of coconut husk gave leaves and to tan leather. To fix atmospheric nitrogen to increase soil nitrate level. To decompose dead bodies and structures. Domain eukarya. The most prominent organisms with eukaryotic cellular organization belong to this domain. They have the ability to live in different environments. They are not sensitive to antibiotics. There are four kingdoms belong to this domain: Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungi, Kingdom Plantae, and Kingdom Animalia. Let's meet with our next video discussing about Kingdom Protista and Kingdom Fungi. Thank you.